Instead of giving this Panthers pass rush something that you have to think about. Now, when you look at this defense, inside they're pretty big. On the outside, on the edge, both Burns and Reddick, they're smaller outside players. But the Patriots haven't been in a position to run the breakdown. Even on the ground this time, this is Andre Stevenson. Stevenson across the 42, about the 43-yard line of play. What we've seen so far, especially in the running game, we've seen two runs, one from Bolden and one from Stevenson. And in both instances, the Carolina Panthers haven't touched it or been able to lay a hit on these backs as well. They've gotten 6 or 7 yards into the defensive backfield. Patriots have been real good on third down this year, but that's because they've been in a lot of third and short situations. This time they're third and 7. Comes pressure over the middle. He's got his man across midfield and close to the 45-yard line. That is the tight end, Hunter Henry, for a first down. Patriots. Boy, you got to like this throw by Hunter Henry. He's going to see the blitz come inside, and he's not going to flinch one bit. He's just going to stand in the pocket, and he knows there's nobody in the middle of the field to help out A.J. Boye on the tight end. So as soon as Henry makes that break, the ball is out with great timing, and that is a very well-executed play. Up front, blocking it, and hitting that pass to pick up the first down.
First down, Patriots now at the 45 of the Panthers. And Jones can throw once a time. And that ball is batted at the line of scrimmage. It falls incomplete.
But I thought he saw it too. He had Jacoby Myers. He was just able to pop open. And if it wasn't for that batted pass, I think the Patriots would have had a pretty big play right there.
Derek Brown.
Yeah, Derek Brown. And talk about size, how 6'5", 320 pounds, getting his hands up. But if it wasn't for that bat down, I think the Patriots have a pretty good pass play going.
As it is, incomplete, second and 10.
You see Hunter Henry, he just flinches right before the ball is snapped. Into another penalty.
What's up, you guys? Panthers versus the Patriots today. Score still 0-0 Only 6 minutes and 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Sorry I'm a little late, but I'm here. Ooh, Shaq Thompson, excuse me, with the tackle. All right, yeah, I'm here. And I take for granted that there has been an offensive series by the Panthers, and PJ is our quarterback. But we'll see. Looks like they're lining up offside right here. It's 3rd and 16. And they go with the screen. Panthers defend that pretty darn good. All right, let's see here. Get my bearings. Get my bearings. What? So PJ didn't start. It was Arnold 0 for 1. Okay. People come back from those concussions pretty darn quick. Just hope he doesn't get hit. Keep him safe there. So the Patriots punt. Erickson called for the fair catch and tried to fake it out, hoping it would bounce into the end zone, but it didn't. They downed it pretty good there. So Panthers start deep in their own territory. Hey, so what's going on? What's going on, Panthers fans? What's going on? Just regular, ordinary people like me, just hanging out. Appreciate you guys stopping by. What's up, Con Boys? Yeah, hey, tell your mother no disrespect, but I hope her team loses today. There, Comet Boy. They've got a good shot. We seem to be. Well, I think Sam Darnold is playing. I'm here late, and I look at the stats right here, and I see he's 0 for 1 for no yards. So I guess he is starting. Let's see. McCaffrey's playing today too. 2 carries for 6 yards. So obviously they're keying on him too. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Don't know how much of a difference he's going to make because he's been out so long. That's McCaffrey, but we'll see. Richard, what's up? Yep, I've got my fingers crossed. Hopefully we can get this win and we'll be on a winning streak. It is time for us. It's time for us to start coming together if we're gonna make a run for it. I mean, we're still not out of it. But we gotta get some things shored up. I think our defense is where it's gonna be. I guess the guys just got to get put in the right place, call the right defensive scheme at the right time, and then we got the guys that can do it. So, see if we can get this offense rolling. Get Sam through this game if he plays the whole game. Get Sam through this game healthy, and then go from there. I know because that's it. That's if he does, that's it for this year, definitely. All right, here we go. All right, Carolina runs it off the left side for about a yard and a half, maybe 2.
In that game against the Atlanta Falcons, and it's something that they've really tried to get going here in the last few games. Matt Rowe really.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
And I think what's even more something that really stands out is they didn't have any runs over 10 yards last week. I don't think I've ever seen a game where you run for 200 yards and everything was under 10 yards.
Oh yeah, defense gonna play how they play. They're pretty consistent. Sam has a man, hits it. Who's that? DJ Moore with the catch. Nice little sling there. Yeah, what you guys been up to this week? I've been doing nothing, working on some videos, overdoing it on the live streams. I think I'm gonna have to cut down a little bit. Panthers in the traditional I set, 2 wide receivers. False start.
We're learning center Matt Paradis has a knee injury and he is out for this game. We saw him.
All right, got to cut down on these turnovers. Oh my gosh! Any Carolina fans in the house? Did you guys see that game yesterday? I started streaming it, but I guess everybody was on another channel because there was a channel on YouTube that was actually showing the game. So I had nobody. Oh no, we dropped it. Sam picks it up. Get rid of it. All right, a couple of mistakes here early. After a little bit of promise there, after getting that first down. Can't have those mistakes, guys. And that all those are the last 2 mistakes are unforced. But yeah, you guys, I started streaming, but didn't have anybody in the stream there for a good quarter. So I decided, I'll end it early and start another stream for my my alma mater, North Carolina A&T. I didn't have many in there either, but I kept watching the Carolina game. And when I left in the third quarter, it was like 24-44. Oh man, the mistakes just keep compounding on this drive right here. Ugh. And those boys came all the way back and won all the way back and took over by 10 points and then ended up winning. Sam, just throw it to the sideline, buddy. I don't know where Sam's head's at sometimes. Like even when we threw that, I thought maybe he threw it because they were running the screen. But if he had slung that to the sideline over there was a receiver in the area. 2nd and 25. Let's go, Carolina. They run. Try to be safe there. 3rd and 25. So I don't know why we would throw it here. And this is a throwing down. If we didn't throw it 2nd down, 2nd and 26 or whatever it was. I don't know why we would throw it now, but I guess we are. It's an empty backfield. I thought we were just going to try to move the ball, get into a safe place for the punter, and then we throw it out of bounds. To the sideline, not up the field. Please call him down. Thank you. I hear you. Yeah, relax. Relax, take your time. Hopefully watch this win that we're going to get today. Please don't review that. Come on, we can't. Let's go. Go ahead, snap the ball. Let's go. Look like a good solid punt. Break down. Break down and make the tackle. Don't run by. All right, so the Patriots get the ball back in pretty good field position. There's still no score. That's a good thing. Let's go Panthers. Let's go Panthers. Yeah, so Carolina Tar Heels won yesterday, and North Carolina A&T State University won yesterday. Both of the games were close. So maybe today's game will be close, and Carolina Panthers will win this one. The Hornets played tonight. They're on that East Coast track, and it's brutal. Not East Coast, West Coast track, and it's brutal. Yeah, we've taken 2 L's. We're at 500 now. Still got the Lakers to play. Still got the Clippers to play. And then it doesn't get any easier from there. Like, I can't even find any games that could be relatively easy for us. So all you diehard Carolina fans out there, I don't know. It's going to be a struggle for our new look Hornets. Well, for our Hornets to even get in the playoffs. Everybody's team's just stacking up. So, but right now, at this point, right now, no matter what is going on, all of our teams can still get in the playoffs. The Panthers can still be in there. The Hornets can still get in there. And Comment Boy, what's up? Did you see my old message? Yep, I saw your old message, and I told you to tell your mom respectfully that I hope her team loses today. Do Sunday night game? Nah. This is it today. I got to cut down on my streams. Nobody wants to see this mug all the time. I'm doing too many, I think. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Let's cheer these Panthers on. Hey, Comment Boy, do the Titans play today? Or who do they play today? All right, Patriots run the ball off the left side. Nothing doing right there. Nothing doing.
Remember those Friday night lights he was just talking about? And I jokingly asked him, what's in the water in Rock Hill, South Carolina? Because that area alone has produced 37 NFL players since the 1950s. Well, from those 3 high school stars.
Oh, that's right. That's your team's playing tonight. I did some studying on the Rams, and because I'm just Carolina over here, but yeah, that's a good team. They're an excellent team, and you guys also. So that should be a nice game there, a little pivotal game action going on there. All right, 3rd and 5 for the Patriots. They are just in Panther territory on about the 47-yard line. Single back. QB drops back. He's under pressure. He's sacked. The ball is out. Oh, and he picks it. We pick it up. 49. Who's that? Lou? What's his name? Louvu. Louvu picks it up. Number 49. There you go, baby. Burns is on the ground. Hopefully, it's just a pinched nerve. No, I think maybe it's just a pinched nerve. Burns.
more time than he actually did, but he can't get back in time.
Good sack.
By Burns, who really sets up the Panthers.
Ryan, what's up? I was about to just tell. Oh, he's hurt, man. He's limping.
Takes over at the 33-yard line of the New England Patriots.
Man, we can't win for losing. We do something good and somebody gets hurt. Good call, Richard. I'm good. Ryan, what's going on? Man, we're trying to get these wins. We're trying to get these wins around here. All right, Carolina wasn't a traditional eye. Now we got a single back. Tight set. Get a handoff going off the right side. That's about 4.5 yards, maybe 5 yards. It's all right. Hey, if we get 5 yards to carry with McCaffrey or whoever, that's good. Good to see McCaffrey out there. Let's hope he can hang out there today. Be ready to come back. We got to use McCaffrey like, one game at a time. Still 0-0. So it's a beautiful looking day out there on the field. Looks like one of these Carolina days. It's beautiful out here today. Cole, what's up?
Amazon helped me with training and tuition. Today, I'm a medical assistant, and I'm studying.
Cole's at work, hanging out with us there for a few minutes. We appreciate it. Yeah. Also, I hadn't realized because I'm doing I'm focusing so much on my Panthers and the Hornets that college basketball has started. It preseason, if you will. These they're not called preseason games. What are they called? It'll come to me in a minute. But I saw my Carolina Tar Heels played. They played Elizabeth City, and they beat them. That's a good thing for my team because Elizabeth City is in they're Division I, but I think they're Division I AA, and they're a little bit the level under Carolina, but you still got to beat those teams handily. All right, that says something about your team. Even if you win by like 15 points, and you're in that upper level. That says something about your team, guys. You should have blown them out by 30. So Carolina won that game pretty handily, and I think that was it. Scrimmage games. That was it for those games. Scrimmage non-conference. So it's about time for the regular season already. I'm saying already is like things just came pretty sort of quick right now. But heck, it's November. Soon it'll be Thanksgiving. November the 7th already. So next week about this time, it'll be the 14th. The month's halfway gone. I didn't see that, Comic Boy. Is he hurt? Well, obviously he's hurt. Well, not necessarily obviously he's hurt. He just might be feeling bad. He might be sick. Our starting running back for North Carolina A&T didn't play yesterday because he got up feeling bad, flu-like symptoms.
Against the Cowboys.
Hey, my wife just stepped in and asked surprisingly, did the Panthers let Bridgewater go? And I'm like, yeah. The reason she asked is because she's up front watching my old team. Well, I still cheer for them, the Cowboys playing the Broncos. What's the score? Broncos? Dang. Is Dak playing?
I don't know.
The
I
quarter-
was just watching the Broncos hit the ball.
Oh. My wife said the Broncos are beating the Cowboys right now 12-0. Teddy Bridgewater under center. She's surprised that we let him go. She didn't even know that. That tells you. Oh, no, that hit the ground. My wife doesn't really look at sports. She looks at the team or the teams that I like, and then she acts like she's cheering for the other team. Or if I lose, like if the Panthers lose today, she'll walk through here and say, what happened to those Panthers?
I hear you.
Look, the Cowboys not even. I mean, I want them to win when they're not playing the Panthers, but the only reason why she's looking at it is because the Cowboys are playing. All right, so the Panthers run on 2nd and 10, and we didn't get anything out of that either. Right in the shadow, I would say that shadow of our goal line. Hubbard. And Dax is playing in the game. Wow. Cowboys can't believe 6-1. I don't know how good they would have been last year. They might have been pretty decent last year if Dax had got hurt. Robbie catches a pass, but he can't do anything with it. It's 4th down. Will the Panthers try to get some points on the board? Man, I just think you got to try to go downfield on plays like that, man. Go get the first down. Maybe we're just trying to get a better field position right there. If so, maybe we could have just ran that one.
Just 19 receptions now on the season for Panthers of this kick from 39 yards. It's good.
Guys, I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm gonna have to change my description of this game, because I could have sworn that the Panthers were playing in New England. So I'll change that later. My thumbnail is backwards. I usually put the traveling team's logo first. Yeah, I think those Panthers those Cowboys will come back. But the Panthers strike first with 3 points. Maybe our offense can get something going here. Maybe we sneak McCaffrey out there, get him out there in the let him release through the line of scrimmage and hit him with the ball. Maybe he'll break one. He probably won't break one like that. They usually cover those pretty good. Probably gonna have to be something off tackle. He gets past the second level and he's gone. He's out of here. Yeah, so there's a timeout on the field. Looking at a little bit of the Cowboys and Broncos. Cowboys got the ball. It is 13-0. Broncos. Dak drops back. Oh, it is dropped by Pollard. Let's go. He's got those Chuba Hubbard hands. Okay, Cowboys got a little extra stripe on their helmets. Since they are supposed to be or known as America's team, they got little red, white, and blue on the helmets. I bet you that was a Jerry Jones move, guaranteed. All right, they're on offense, and Dak drops back again. Goes deep. Has a man. Overthrows him. That was Lamb. And the Cowboys got to come out and punt again. Woo! All right, let's go, Panthers. Ooh, they're gonna call that targeting because he is out. Guarantee there is going to be a flag on this one. Yeah, offense is. Oh, they didn't call anything on that. Whew. I don't know who that was for the Patriots who returned the ball, but he was woozy getting up. Evidently, he got hit with a shoulder pad, and that wasn't helmet to helmet. Patriots single back. Two receivers to the left and the right. Spread out wide on the left. QB drops back, hits 84 in the flats near the first down marker. Kendrick Moore. Looks like the Patriots are in pretty good field position. Hey, Burger King all the way. You can't beat the flame broiled burgers.
He was a position coach with the Lions several years ago, but this is really his first chance to be a defensive coordinator. They didn't play very good defense last year, but they've really turned it around so far in the first half of this season.
All right, Patriots with the ball. 11 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second quarter. First down, ball is on the 45-yard line. And it's second down. The Panthers come up and stop them right at the line of scrimmage. In fact, he lost a yard. It's second and 11. Little tight set going on. Two backs in the backfield. Play action quarterback. Nice little play call. Oh, gets a whole lot more than he should get on that one. Still on his feet. Arm tackling. There's a flag on the field. Hopefully it's holding. Because if it's not, the Patriots just turned a nice little should have been a nice short gain into a 30-35 yard play. There's no foul on the play. That was a great play. Little play action, dump pass over to the right, and the running back did the rest. Looks like he was going to him all the way. So the Patriots are in Carolina territory. Draw up the middle. They're now in the red zone. First and 10. Let's go, defense. Let's go. Got to tighten up. 20-9. Is that the okay? 20-9 Panthers. I hope so. And we got to tackle a little bit better.
so well. In this game, that hasn't been effective. It's been more.
Hey, I would love for that to be the score. I don't even care what the score is, as long as the Carolina's number is bigger than the Patriots. Third and one, little sweep, little quick pitch. He gets the first down and more stiff arm. Ooh. Number 38 here, Stevenson, putting on his best Derrick Henry impersonation. Come on, 91. Set the edge. Set the edge. Come on, baby. You never make that tackle trying to shoot there. You got to get to the edge. Get to the edge, make the running back, cut it back in. Then you got your linebackers and everybody else coming down the line to help. If you miss that tackle, it's over. Oh, nice little mix-up. I like that. Nice little mix, little fake handoff to the back in motion. I'm sure they're going to replay it, but I'm going to rewind it and look at that. Yep, it was a fake handoff to the back in motion and then handed straight up the middle. Nice little play call. That's all that's necessary in the NFL. They're playing McCaffrey sparingly. Not doing bad. And I say not doing bad if he can go out there in a play and not get hurt. Let's see. We'll take a look here real quick.
Guys, I'm just going to take it one tot at a time, you know?
Right here, 4 carries for 14 yards.
I'm just going to eat 110%.
4 carries for 14 yards. I hadn't seen him get released into the flats yet to try to get him the ball out in space. A few handoffs there. Well, as you can see, 4 handoffs there.
Bro, I've got a sick SUV that can measure names. Never be ignored at a dealership again.
Yeah, nice.
All right, so Mac Jones for New England, 7 of 8 for 80 yards. Sam Darnold, 3 of 6 for 21 yards. Stevenson, 4 carries for 33 yards. Christian McCaffrey, 4 carries for 14 yards. Chuba has 2 for no yards. Receiving, Stevenson, 1 for 41. And DJ Moore, 1 for 13. There has been one fumble, and the Carolina Panthers recovered that one. We got 3 points out of it. And there's your defense right there. I hadn't seen my boy Burns come back in. I don't know if he's in right now, but he got hurt on the sack. I thought he hurt his shoulder or something, but it looks like he was favoring his a leg or ankle or something like that. That's how it goes. Get Shaq Thompson back, and then Burns goes out. Maybe it's not a serious injury. Stephen Gill. Had heard anything about Stephen Gill as of yet? Amir brings it out. Ooh, he's stuck at the 20-yard line. There's some pads being popped. Some pads being used.
all these people and telling my story and y'all recognizing me, I will never, ever, ever forget this moment. And so thank y'all very much.
Yeah. Gilmore is definitely playing. He's definitely starting. Man, throw it away, Darnold. Why are you waiting so long? Well, okay. I guess he's trying to let his guy separate. Man, I hate that rollout. I hate it now. It worked at the beginning of the year, and now every team sees it. Every team sees it coming. I don't know what it is that the Panthers are doing on that rollout. On a bootleg, we call it a bootleg, that every team is on it. Every team's on it. But it looks like anytime anybody else runs a bootleg on the Panthers, their defensive end is slicing in. 2nd and 10, Robbie Anderson and motion. Panthers go right off A gap. Move the pile just a little bit. Chuba's upset because he can't break one.
Somehow, the passing game hasn't come alive. And we spoke about that in their last drive. They had
play action. You got to play action those guys just about every time. Play action. Let's go, Joe Brady. Let's go, baby. He can only call what's in his playbook, though. There's that three receivers at the left, at the top. Patriots, they know what's coming. Look, they were all over it. The Patriots knew what was coming just like I knew what was coming. And I bet you Sam knows that they know what's coming. Look, these guys know. These guys know. We can't get enough guys out there to block that screen. Hey, got to go downfield, baby.
At some point, they've got to be able to threaten the Patriots secondary in the passing game.
Jacoby Myers at his own 35-yard line for the punt.
Yeah, man. An addition to what we've got, at least.
31.
Are you serious? He tackled his own self. Come on, guys. Let me rewind that. They're not going to replay that. Hey, cheerleaders. They're not going to replay that. Let's see. Dang, why is he so... There's nobody down the field. All right. Got a little time out on the field right now. All right, guys. Thanks for showing up with me. Thanks for watching this game along with me. Yep, love these Panthers, love these Hornets. Think I gotta cheer for the home team. So let's go.
When you walk in the door with the new triple bacon pizza from Papa John's, oh, that smell of bacony goodness has everyone showing up.
All right, 4 likes. I appreciate you guys. Whoever's hit that like button, thanks for the 4 likes.
It's a good day to start something new. To brush away gray in 5 easy minutes. To put yourself out there, always put your best face forward.
Hey, Richard, that is what's going to happen. That's what's going to win the game. Defense is going to have to score. Defense got to make big plays, and then they got to score. Just like you would usually hear me screaming if we get like on that sack. If that ball's on the ground, I just say fall on it, because technically you fall on it and you're in good field position, we're going to score, right? Not this year. Heck, scoop that ball up and try to get in the end zone. We get an interception. Everybody the defense turn into offense, start blocking. Let's get it in the end zone. Let's get it in the end zone, because right now, the last 3 games, How many touchdowns have we scored? I don't know these statistics. That'd be something interesting to look up. Offensively, how many have we scored? So, man, if the defense can score, then that's just going to help us get wins. I keep wanting to think about this offense just coming together during the game, during one of these games. But man, it's just like it's the same plays over and over again. It's like no creativity in them anymore. I mean, they were all new to us at the beginning of the year. Now it's like it's the same old sets. It ain't nothing different. It's the same old play, and I can understand. If you're gonna, I used to run the ball with my team. If we ran off tackle and you couldn't stop it, I'm gonna keep. Oh, there it is! Get in the end zone. We got to go score. Got to go score. That's Big Gilmore right there. I think that was Gilmore with the yep. Gilmore with the interception. That's just experience right there, bro. That's experience from an all-pro right there, from an all-pro.
That is brilliant technique to play press, get over the top of that linebacker, and then cut off the route for an interception. It doesn't get any better than that.
Gilmore, 4 years a New England Patriot.
You ain't lying. Now, can we take advantage of it? Oh, I hate it, man. That was get up the field. That was good. That play right there, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, he doesn't look like the kind of guy that gets upset and says, no, that's not going to work. Call something else. Send something else. It's like he's just going to run whatever you call. And he tried to do that bootleg there and saw the guys would come and just went back the other way. That was good ad lib on the play. Now he's changing that to line. Let's run this one, baby. McCaffrey, can he break one? Good little stiff arm. Good little stiff arm. See, Mac. Look at that little Yep, left tackle is out of space.
Use a stiff arm, pick up a couple extra yards, but that is just such a good run. And just the feel and the instincts and the vision. It's got to feel so good for the Panthers to have him back in the lineup.
Let's go, baby.
Panthers have an offensive lineman down. That is Cameron Irving, the 7th-year left tackle out of Florida State.
Man, we can't afford to lose any linemen, man. He's acting like he can't put pressure on that. Oh, that was a man I saw talking the other day. It's bad. Come on.
It has been hard hitting. Sure has a lot of injuries, but you've already seen.
Right, we got a defensive guy that's down, major guy. Offensive guy that's down, major guy.
There was that one opportunity the last time they got in the red zone to get McCaffrey isolated on Hightower. But because of a great play up front, they weren't able to execute it. But
please, yes, no more field goals. But what kind of play do you call down here? Got the sweep, trying to get the ball in McCaffrey's hands. Come on, dude. Let's go. You know they're gonna call it on us. Come on, ref. Let's go. Please be offsetting penalties.
I would imagine they're going to call somebody for taunting, right?
Come on.
The Judon gets up.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 80.
Of course. Oh my gosh, man. I am tired of this. Every Carolina team, we get in trouble like that. The Tar Heels, man, doing crazy stuff. Just play and be done with it. My Aggies of A&T doing, I mean, this crazy stuff, man. Look, we're trying to score, and you out there doing stupid. Is that not in your mind? 15 yards because you can't get up and go back to the huddle.
How many times does it take before you have to learn that you're going to cost your team by doing that?
I mean, the other guy hung on too, but you got to be smart. Why do we keep rolling them out, man? Are they going to call intentional grounding on that too?
Under some intense pressure from Dante Hightower. It's going to be 3rd and 23.
What a catastrophe of a sequence.
Oh my gosh. Start rolling them out and drop them back. It's not going to work. They've
Get a chance to get a drive going inside the red zone. You get the penalty. And now you're sitting here at 3rd and 23.
Sam is running for his life every time we boot him out. Why keep doing it? It is 3rd and 23. Go downfield. Just there's nobody open. Get rid of it.
Well, you've got to really credit New England's defense because when it comes to the passing game, they just haven't given up anything to the Panthers. And even when they've tried to get Darnold out of the pocket on those quarterback bootlegs to try and get something going.
Sam, throw that one away, man. Don't try to get yards on that. Just throw it away. No interception.
If the Patriots are able to keep the Panthers one-dimensional and shut down this passing game, they don't really have a chance.
Gonzalez.
Man, how come our receivers can't get open anymore this year?
The Panthers 2 and 1. That kick on its way and looks good.
Hey guys, Gonzalez is going to be our top scorer this year, and that's just gonna how it's gonna have to be. We got to get stops. We got to get stops and come down here. Defense is going to have to get stops, get us in good field position because we can't move the ball. And Gonzalez, we're going to have to win on Gonzalez's foot. Hey, I mean, if he has to kick, let's see, was it 3 times 8? If he has to kick 8 field goals, so we get 24 points, and hopefully hold the other teams to less than that. That's how we're going to have to win, man. Maybe we can get a score. Maybe we can get one score a game, one actual touchdown a game, and everything else is going to have to be field goals, man. I mean, hey, if that's how we got to win, that's how we got to win, man. But dang. And actually, now when you think about it, think about this. The little movement we've had on offense has been countered because of the mistakes we make. Right? False start, 5 yards, dropping the snap or mishandling the snap, whatever that was. Intentional grounding. Then on this drive, we get that personal foul. Come on, bruh. You just gotta let it go. I mean, if somebody else is doing something stupid, you don't have to respond every time, bro. Look, first thing I would do is, hey, ref, look this, check him out. I mean, ref, look, I point at him, man. Like I'm not. The last thing in my mind is gonna be retaliate because every time you retaliate, you're the guy that gets caught, and that's 15 yards. How is that not in your head? How is that not in your head when you're in the red zone, when you are close to the end zone and somebody does something to you? How is the first thing in your head? How is it not? I can't swing on this guy. I can't push this guy because they're going to give me a personal foul penalty, and then that's going to put my team back 15 yards. Look, every time on the sideline, Mac Brown, he's writing out all the little mistakes that Carolina makes for the Tar Heels. Come on, baby. All right, 6-7. I went my little rant there. I go through every week. Stevenson lets it go to the end zone. The score is 7-6. Patriots. It's the second quarter. Georgia at Tennessee Saturday. One of the guys I played with at North Carolina A&T, Alan Hooker, was like an All-American at A&T back in the 80s. His son is the quarterback for Tennessee.
Heavy run or heavy pass? Well, pass has certainly not shown itself yet today. You got to go with what you do best. At least so far. I would say
We got to single back, hands it off. Is defended pretty well.
27-yard line again, 2 will be second and 8.
Stevenson, number 38. Oh, got a little limp. He'll be all right.
So far, that's his 5th carry. He has 35 yards.
Come on, let's go. Let's go, defense. You got to hang on. Got to hang on. Man, in the olden days, Carolina have 20 points by now. Little pass out to the flats. And Stevenson puts a move on 2 guys. But we still make the tackle. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 5. Watch the play action pass. Watch the little wrinkle. They're going to put some little wrinkle in it. I just don't believe he's going to just drop straight back and throw this. Well, he may. He's looking, lobs it. Wide open. Oh, my gosh. Right out of the backfield. Oh, Shaq never had his feet moving. He never had his feet moving. Is that Stevenson? I mean, it's a good play, good offensive play, but the defender Shaq, he was flat-footed as the back out of the backfield was coming at him. So all he had. All right, so New England gets a false start that takes 5 yards away from it. But if he's not moving his feet, and this guy's going out for a pass, that means Shaq Thompson has got to start from a complete standstill to try to catch this back. I mean, come on, Shaq. What else was he doing? You know he's going to little pitch. Come up. Oh, man, just the cornerback did his job. He came up. He made him cut it inside instead of getting outside. We got to have some linebackers scraping. Had a linebacker there and got a pop on him, but he still got a couple of yards after that. We got a hit and wrap. Bruh, it's one of those things you just can't figure out. You can't figure out, like, he was like one of the top college coordinators, offensive coordinators, and you know, calling plays and getting a rhythm and these plays just working. You know, marching teams down the field, and I don't know, man, it's just not working this year for some reason. That's the only reason why I say. The only thing I can think is the play calling has become predictable because there's only a certain amount of plays. I mean, Joe has to have more than 6 or 7 plays in his playbook. The Panthers got to have more than 6 or 7 plays in the playbook. But it just looks like we're running the same 7, 8 plays. We'll run A gap, we'll run off tackle. I mean, just a simple handoff. There's no misdirection in the backfield or anything. How many times have you seen Sam Darnold run that dang bootleg? And every time he boots, the defense is right there on his tail. How many times have you seen us set up with those 3 receivers to the right? I mean, you can run different plays out of that, but dang. How many times have we had those 3 receivers over there and try to run that little screen that nobody ever gets over there and gets their block? I mean, if we catch it, I hate that one because it's so tight. That window of catching it and those guys getting out there and scream and getting a block for that screen is so tight, man. That I'm just wondering. I'm just waiting for somebody on the other team to just step in front of that pass and pick it off. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is, man. How come our receivers can't get open? We all see what Sam's doing. We all see what the line's doing because that's right there in the camera. Like they don't have a camera. Here it is. I'm calling it right now. They should have a picture on the in the NFL somewhere down near the bottom or somewhere that doesn't obstruct everything where we can see what the receivers are doing down the field during the play. Man, the Patriots are moving the ball on the Panthers defense. They're moving the ball. And look, tight end line up as a run. They're emptying their playbook. They're doing everything, man. They got some traditional plays, straight drop back, stuff like that. But I seen some wrinkles, misdirection down there at the goal line when they scored. They got a tight end in the backfield running the ball. Come on, man. Look at that set right there. Look at that misdirection right there, man. Opens up the middle. We can't do that. We can't. That's just a misdirection call. If one linebacker goes for that first fake, it opens the middle up.
How much the Patriots run on 3rd and short. They're as good as any offense in football, but just look at that offensive line, how they seal it, and then the comeback ability for him to get up and
yeah, and then the running back did the rest.
For the Patriots as a group are having a great day against.
All right, Patriots with the ball. Holden doing a great job. Misdirection. Well, not misdirection, but changing his direction while he's running. And the Patriots continue to march the ball down the field. It's 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Look at how many touches that the Patriots running backs have had in this offense, whether it's running the football or in the pass.
Their line must be doing a heck of a job up there, man, because teams don't run the ball like this on us. Oh my gosh! I like the way their line stays on their block. And is it their line staying on their block or our defensive line not being able to get off the block?
They're going to go back to it. They are so good at finding out what works, what doesn't, where are our matchups, and right now it's the running backs.
Man, who is this off? This OC? He's just mixing it up, bro. Timeout on the field. Patriots threatening another score. 2nd and 7. Bill Belichick. I like that visor he has on. I like the colors too. I just don't like that logo. The Patriots can still get a first down before they get in the end zone. Ball's on the 10, on the 9-yard line. Motion in the backfield. There's a handoff straight off the right side of the defense. Gets a couple. Dang, how many backs they got? Good Lord. 38, 35. I think this was 37. I actually like that jacket Bill has on. Bill, what I got to do to get one of them jackets, bro?
So here's the question: how aggressive do you want to be here? It's 30.
I like their colors because the school I taught at, that was our colors right there. Plus it's USA colors, man. You can't go back. Can't go wrong with that. Hey, what's the Dallas Broncos score, somebody? Patriots spread out big time. Throws it end zone, caught, touchdown. Little simple tight end play. Tight end, not screen, what do you call it? It's a tight end just gets in the end zone and posts up. He's so big, all you got to do is put it on him.
Henry is just going to hook up right past the goal line, and Jones, there is just a tiny window right there. And he's able to drill it. Beautiful passing window, and he just drills it in there for a touchdown. Henry, his fifth touchdown.
All right, our defense. Well, how do you adjust on defense when the play calling has so much variation in it?
Is perfect on that. 24 seconds to play. New England leads it now 14-6. We will take a short break. Half a minute, in fact, after this from Lowe's.
There's a new team in the NFL. One that plays for home.
What website am I on? What do you mean? Watching the game? I'm watching the game. It's a local channel because one of the Panthers networks. What BSS? Fade. That's what it's called.
It hasn't been easy. It's been rough and tumble in the middle of the field, keeping it on the ground most of the way. The Patriots with a 14-6 lead now.
It's been a blue-collar day, and really, but look at that production. The big one,
Well,
Brandon Bolden one on 3rd and 5.
as I always say, you got to play all 4 quarters. Got to play all 4 quarters. Game is not over. Our defense will make the adjustments that they can make, and we'll figure something out. Hopefully, if we have to change that front, and it's not, it's right now. It's not the passing game that's getting us. They're just marching it down the field. The little short passes are getting us. They're not going deep. Just methodically walking the ball down the field. So the Panthers start on their 25-yard line. Let's see if we can do this and not make mistakes. All right, little connection right there. Some more. But it's only 15 seconds left. Well, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, I mean, the way we threw that pass and then got up, I thought we were going to try to run something else, but all right, Christian McCaffrey made it through a half. 14-6. 14-6. We all know that our offense is not prolific right now. Well, I don't want to say prolific because we are in the pros, but we're not scoring like we should be able to, because you know that score should be 20 or 21-14 if we give the Patriots those scores. Let me get my green screen looking a little better. Then we'll look at these stats.
7 Central on CBS.
How do you treat your countertops? At Monty, we make our countertops to withstand anything you throw at them. Hey, what about me? As always, green beans last a lifetime with Monty Mobile Granite in Kernersville.
Imagine being connected to and securing your entire world with a simple touch from
All right, here it is. Mac Jones, 11 for 13 for 121 yards. One interception, one touchdown. Sam Darnold, 5 of 12 for 32 yards passing. Wow. No touchdown, but one good thing, no interception.
16-0 right now.
Brandon Bolden, 3 rushes for 39 yards. Stevenson, 5 for 35. Christian McCaffrey, 6 for 26. DJ Moore, 1 for 4. Chuba Hubbard, 3 for 3. Chuba has been carrying the weight most of the basically all year, but he can only get 3 yards. What is that dynamic, man? What is that dynamic? How does that happen? He's the one that's been getting all the carries and the yards this year, and then Christian comes back, and Schubert only has 3 yards. Stevenson has the most yards. Well, he has high yards for the New England Patriots. Also on passing, 2 catches for 44, and Bolden 2 for 27. That's those little flare passes, the little swing passes out there. And they are catching it and turning it into big yards. Even Henry, 2 for 19. Bourne, 2 for 16. For Carolina, DJ Moore, 1 catch for 13. Abdullah, 2 for 11. Trimble, 1 for 6. Man. Robbie Anderson, 1 for 2. And we've got the fumbles right there. Defense, once again, defense is coming out and they're just playing their butts off. And really, you could say that on both teams. But for the Carolina Panthers, the defense has caused 2 turnovers, and the Panthers have only gotten 6 points out of it. Man, our offense is like, I mean, what can you say about it? What can you say about it? I mean, for a time, you can listen to some people and they say your offense, we don't have an offense. And you can just say, well, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know anything about what an OC does. You don't know anything about football. You know, Christian McCaffrey's not here and blah, blah, blah. But after 4 or 5 dang games, man, it's like it's obvious. It's just something. It's just something about our offense. Is it our line? Because that's what I was saying a few minutes ago. Darth Grills, what's up? Let me read what you're saying right here before I even continue. I'm a Steelers fan, but I definitely root for the Panthers in the NFC. Hope the Cats beat the Pats. All the pieces. When Thanksgiving and Christmas come, you should make it festive by putting up examples. True. Like a turkey, Christmas tree, any festive in the corner of your screen. That would be awesome. Those are good ideas there, Darth. I remember last year, basically when I started streaming, I had my Christmas tree up. But that's when I used to do it in the living room. I got you. That makes sense. I appreciate you rooting for the Panthers. Steelers are doing pretty good this year. Hope you guys keep it up. I don't think we got to play you guys. I hope not. But if we do, of course, I hope we beat you, and I know you hope y'all beat us. But yeah, we see what Sam's doing because the camera is on him. We only see a little bit of what the line's doing, but we can infer that if Sam is already on his horse trying to ride out, those feet are happy that the line's not doing his job, but there's something happening downfield where the receivers are just not getting open. I mean, I can see a defense getting on a roll and stopping you, but this happens all the time. For the last four games, like Sam drops back and he's waiting for somebody to get open. There's nobody there. And then after you get hit a couple of times, you start to get those happy feet. And the line can only hold great defensive linemen off, 1001, 1002, 1003. That ball's got to be out of there. And so does that change everything that Brady does too? Like, okay, we got to get that ball out of Sam's hands quick. Is Sam thinking I got to get it? Nobody downfield's getting open. I got to get that ball out quick, and so I don't get sacked. But then I can't throw a bad pass. I can't throw this ball downfield and get another interception. They're already after my head because the interceptions I've thrown. I don't know, man. So it's just a combination of a bunch of things. I don't know why receivers can't get open. We got to mix some routes up, man. Do some rub plays or something to get people open. So Sam will have somebody to let that ball go to. A couple of times I've seen in this game where he's sitting there, he's waiting. 1001, 1002, somebody's got to be coming open or something. And so I know what they're doing. They're trying to put him on the run so he doesn't have to sit there in the pocket, have a chance to get hit or whatever. They're trying to put him on the run to keep him out of trouble so he can throw that pass. But that bootleg ain't working, man. He is actually – that might be the most dangerous thing for him to do right now. Coming out of there with that bootleg, and those guys for the defense are sitting there. They're sitting there waiting. And he's gonna come out of the bootleg and spin right into a hit, man. That'll be the end of his season. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You guys sure did. I had a bet with a guy that comes on here, and I don't bet. He wanted to bet me. He wanted to bet me, so I said, "All right, we'll bet $1." He never sent me he never cashed at me my $1. Yeah, man. I was doing a stream yesterday, and I actually went on YouTube on my phone and found out that there was a person or I don't know if it was a person or a network. It had to be a network, but they were streaming the game. So I didn't have any, but I had people in my stream for about the first 5 minutes. After that, it went completely to zero. There was nobody in here. And heck, I just went ahead and after the second half, I looked at a little bit of the third quarter, and I was like, I just put the name of the website, the name of the channel on mine, and say, yo, look, this is where everybody is. If you happen to roll through here, go here, and you can actually see the game because I can't show the game on my website. On my channel. And so, heck, probably about midway the third quarter, I just went ahead and shut down. But it was dang 24-44 when I did that. And so I started another stream with my alma mater, North Carolina A&T, and I streamed that game. Didn't have a whole lot of interest in that one either because that was actually on YouTube also. But I kept checking the Carolina game, and man, those guys came all the way back. Actually, came all the way back and went up 10 points and hung on there at the end. Hey, before I looked at all what the analysts were saying, because all of them were saying Carolina has the best chance to win. Like, 2.5 more chances to win than Wake, even though Wake was undefeated, 8-0. And then when the game came on, the commentators were saying, yeah, this is actually the true test, the first true test that Wake Forest has had. And I was like, wow, that's putting all those other teams that Wake Forest beat down. And then I was like, man, I don't know. I was calling it an upset if Carolina won. So I was looking at what everybody else says and said, hey, they must know something I don't know. And Carolina came out started the game really well, and then sort of slacked off a little bit. Those dang penalties, man, those crazy penalties. I call them crazy, but some of those penalties are self-inflicted, just like what the Panthers have done twice here. Personal fouls, man, you can't get personal fouls when you're struggling. That's what I think. If you're struggling team, come on. You're already not doing hot. You're not doing good, but you can't. That's got to be the first thing in your mind. You can't get a 15-yard penalty and take your team, kill the drive. Heck, I always talk about the holding penalties kill the drive, but dang, personal fouls. And that's what Carolina was doing, but somehow, I guess the defense buckled down because I didn't even see it. I was just looking at it on my phone, watching the on my phone, and then those guys came all the way back. I wonder if Carolina can get on a roll now. Hey, Morrison, listen, I say this every time. Morrison, he's gonna go pro. He's got a pro personality, mentality, but man, every game Morrison does something. Every game he does something. I'm sorry, but in coach's language, stupid. He does something stupid. All right, Carolina starts off with a return, gets it to about the 26-yard line. I think that was Abdullah. All right, here we go. Second half starts. Let's see what we can do. Let's go, Panthers.
They were just 1 of 6 in that first half, and although their defense forced 2 sacks and an interception, they have to stop the run better.
AJ, thank you.
Panthers in a traditional I. Throw the ball away. Throw it. Don't run, bro. Throw it away. You don't need to take a hit. All right, Sam got out of trouble right there.
First half possessions for the Panthers doesn't show very much progress. A couple of drives, potential drives stalled.
Yeah, those are the ones really that stand out because you can't ask much more of your defense. 2 takeaways, you're +2 in the first half.
Man.
You were set up with excellent field position, and you just couldn't figure out a way to get to the end zone.
This is Abdullah up to about the 30-yard mark.
Yeah, we
McCaffrey.
gotta get a little bit of gotta get a little push by that line, man.
You can't just keep settling for field goals because that's going to come back and bite you.
Especially when, again,
All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. Let's go. Let's go. This leak McCaffrey not even to the flats. Let's go north and south. Leak McCaffrey out behind the line and get him the ball.
You can't be one-dimensional. So they've got to start opening it up and throwing it outside.
The middle is open right there. Just leaking behind the line, behind the defense.
Better start here, too, 3rd and 6.
There he is. Hit him. Darnold hit him. Oh, my gosh. He's right there. Get it to him. Well, I mean, okay. I admit you gotta. I admit you.
There was a chance for Darnold to set up, but again, he can't get the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, you're scrambling. It looks like, but oh my gosh, I don't know that I would have that play would have been set up for Christian right there for me. That would have been the guy I was looking for on that play because he went up to the line of scrimmage, and he leaped right behind it. That would have been the first person I got the ball to. It don't look like he was even looking for Christian. The line, I don't know whether the linebackers were either up on the line or they were off. There was nobody within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Illegal formation. Kicking team. That penalty will be added to the end of the kick. First down, New England.
That rule basically, my lip reading is good. So what did we do? Take a break.
But the holidays gift is meant to be shared. It's the new traditions that lift us up and the way our celebrations are prepared.
All right, Coach. Be positive. Got to be positive the whole game, no matter what. Be positive. What up, comment boy?
Bring us closer than before and eliminate those we do it for. What we value most should cost more.
Darth, I mean, you feel me, man. Good gracious.
Yep. State Farm has rates that fit any budget. Nice. Like a good neighbor.
Oh, my gosh.
Call or click to get a quote today.
Why would that not be the first option? All right, I know I get a different angle of the field than the quarterback does, but still, if you're looking over the line of scrimmage, you can see there is no linebackers within 10 yards. You should know on this play that your best running back is going to leak out right behind the line of scrimmage where there's nobody. And I know there was a little traffic around him, but to me, it just looks like he wasn't looking for him. That would have been my first option. I may have looked downfield half a second, knowing my receivers are not going to get open because they did not get open. In the back of my mind, the best running back, sorry, comment boy, just a figure of speech, the best running back in the NFL, if he doesn't get hurt this year, is releasing behind the line of scrimmage. Why would that not be the first person I go to? And then he scrambled. I don't even think he was looking to hit McCaffrey when he scrambled. I think he was just throwing the ball in the direction to where he was so it wouldn't be intentional grounding. All right, Carolina. Basically 5 guys up on the line of scrimmage to stop the run. It works this time. Pretty good. Good. Burns is back in the game. He may have been back in there a while. I just hadn't seen him. It's inexplicable, Richard. Can't really explain it.
passing game that's going to really scare you. They really work for efficiency. They want those
Once again, it's up. If I was on defense, I'd be like, "Come on, offense."
almost just like the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, I wonder if those guys even say anything to him. I wonder if the offense is standing up cheering for the defense on the sideline. Let's go, wrap up, baby. Good defensive stop right there. 4th down. They even did that little misdirection, that little fake handoff to that time, and Carolina adjusted very well that time.
They have to really open up their passing game and throw the ball down the field. So if you can keep them in their longer 2nd and 3rd down situations, much better for the Panthers.
All right, it's punted. It's returnable. Maybe to the 15, 16-yard line. So Carolina deep in their own shadow of their own end zone. Start again. Here we go, right here, guys. Here we go. It is ironic. And, what were we like? We get like up to like the 2nd best defense in the association. And we've just fallen from there. I don't know. I don't know, man. We got basically the same guys. Shaq Thompson's back. I mean, we've added some beast defensive backs. I don't know. Is it the defensive set? With those corners we got, we should be able to, play something other than zone. I don't know if that's it. It's not this team right now because they've just been running the ball on us. All right, maybe we made some adjustments there in the halftime, and maybe this is what it's going to be like the rest of the half. Going to have to make the Patriots going to have to throw this ball. Maybe that'll be dangerous for them. Maybe that'll spell danger. Just still the whole offense. Hey, if you go to some of these channels, man, they're talking about getting rid of everybody. People are talking about getting rid of McCaffrey, everybody. Robbie. Man, I thought this was going to be a breakout year for Robbie. I just knew this was going to be a breakout year for Robbie. Especially with Sam coming from the Jets, and he and Robbie played together. I was like, it's a wrap. Robbie got that contract, and they getting ready to go. He's getting ready to go off. And he's probably had the worst season of his career so far. I still got hopes that he'll come out of it, but we can't get anybody open, man, this year. Here we go, big play. McCaffrey puts his foot in the turf and cuts it up. Man, just break one. It's everything come together in one play. Hit it. Get McCaffrey. I don't care who gets out there. Get somebody out there and just break it.
First down passing has to be in order because the formula of trying to run it and get in that short third down distance.
Got to run it this time, right? Or play action. McCaffrey gets the first down behind the line. Hey, guys, big Nassies, come off the ball and let's go. Come off the ball and just go forward, man.
It worked in that game. I don't think you can consistently have that formula. I know that Matt Rule really puts a premium, especially during that big slump, on taking care of the football, right? And so that if they can use the running game and have some really easy passes, some one-read passes where they're not making mistakes.
No self-killing penalties. No holding, especially on the run. No holds, man. Yeah, right there. That right there should have been the dang play action right there. But when we run off tackle,
Christian McCaffrey has one attempt or one target in his direction, and so to me, outside, you've got to be able to challenge.
Yeah, if he runs that if that run goes off tackle, then that's when they bootleg him for the pass. But just straight off AB gap, play action. There you go. There you go. There it is right there. There it is right there. Right? Why you had to take Christian out? Why you took Christian out to run that play right there to get it to your running back? I don't know. Why? Hey, like I said, I don't care who gets it. Go Chuba, but I'm not putting Chuba down. Not putting Chuba down. But don't you think McCaffrey gets about 5 extra yards on that? Come on, guys. We can't bend him up now. Don't get him hurt.
Well, Greg Arch mentioned Chuba's track background. He medaled in the 100-meter dash and also the long jump. And he even told us if we see him hurdling guys out here, that's from his track background. But you'd think a guy from Edmonton would be more into hockey. No, he's more into track and field and soccer.
I got Mountain Dew, but it looks weird because that the green screen. All right, linebackers are okay. We got nice. Everything was nice about that play. Sam Darnold came out, looked to the side to hold. I don't know if he's trying to hold the linebacker. He definitely held the free safety.
Really nice release by DJ Moore. He's able to get inside Williams, and that's a pretty nice strike.
Who's that? Number 81 down the field. That's all right.
First down, Carolina at the New England 20.
Got to run it probably to the left side. Looks like that zone blocking, man. If you don't get on somebody and just with McCaffrey though, I know the zone blocking works because it gives you more holes to choose from. You know, somebody if the defensive flow gets out of over pursues and you just continue to block, just get on your man. But, man, I don't know. With McCaffrey, man, we might say, hey, you get that guy, that guy, and this is the hole we're going to run. There's that dang rollout again. Oh, my gosh. This is why I say stop rolling him out. Every time you roll him out, he's got pressure on him. And Sam Darnold just does not know. Listen, the other play, those other throwaways he's been throwing. Look, he's just trying to make something happen.
Interception of the season. He's just going to walk in the end zone. Not even Robbie Anderson can catch him. But, those are the plays that I think Matt Rule is trying to get away from. We've seen a lot of that from.
Stop rolling them out. It's not working. Every time you roll him out, he's got to just keep running, man. Those guys are not going to go for the bootleg. They're not going to go for the bootleg. Sam can't go make a tackle because he'll get a concussion.
I just wish more people knew how easy it was to get health coverage. I'm only paying $52 a month, but there are quality plans for even less.
My job doesn't offer health insurance, but with the new law, I found an affordable plan and only paid $47 a month.
Actually, a friend of mine recommended healthcare.gov, and now we're paying less than $60 a month for coverage.
I was skeptical at first, but it is real. I'm covered with
Nah, Richard. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that online.
This Veterans Day, let's honor those who served and their families who have done so much to support them. They remind us that hard work, sacrifice, and character are foundations all of us can build on. We're grateful to have over 35,000 Home Depot associates who served in the military before they put on their apron.
Listen, out of all the passes Sam could have thrown at people's feet or whatever, and that he would, all the ones he's done all game, just throwing it away. That's the one he chooses to try to get. And actually, it might have been there. He was there. I mean, if he completes it, fine. But he floated it because he's running for his life out of that dang boot. Let me make sure. I'm gonna rewind this. To make sure it was a bootleg. I know they're gonna show it in a few minutes when they get back on. They got to show that interception again. Wow, man. All right. Play action. Bootleg. Come on, man. Baby, let's go. They've been on it all game. Oh man, I'm telling you guys, I believe every Panther fan just feels the same way. You try to keep up hope, just like that last drive. I was like, man, here it is. This is the drive. It's 21-6. It's not completely over, but our offense is just impotent, and it's just like right now. You still got hope. You still got hope, but Chuck, I see, man. Fire somebody. It just looks like we need to start from square one. I don't know, man. But then, of course, you got to go out and you got to run the plays. What the heck were you doing here? Get upfield, go get the first down. Come on, ref. That's got to be a flag on him. No flag. Yeah, they ain't gonna. They not gonna get sent. They're not gonna get him though. Big Cam, nah, they not calling Cam back. Don't you fumble. There was a fumble on the play. We got lucky and picked that one up.
Was that ball out before he hit that? That was super close.
Well, the Panthers are going to hope so.
Right.
Because it's a bit more than McCaffrey.
Yeah, that ball was way out.
Yeah, that comes clearly that's out.
McCaffrey doesn't usually do that. He's going through the line with that ball almost stuck out there. That whole arm instead of being up. Man, we really just taking it conservative now. Look at that setup.
So you got to find a way to get into their hands.
When it rains, it pours, boy. When it rains, it pours. 21-6, 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Panthers getting ready to make a comeback like my Tar Heels did yesterday. That's all that's going to happen. Let's go. Here we go. Big play right here. Big play. Man, Brady is every part of him is squeezed up right now. He don't know what to do. Don't go outside. You got to get him down the middle, man. And you'll set him up to get killed like that. Sam Darnold is Sam Darnold is going to get that ball out of his hand so he don't get hit. Sam Darnold, he's not thinking like a lot of quarterbacks. I got my boy out there, but I see the defense coming. I ain't going to throw that to him. I'm going to throw that over his head. Nah, he ain't thinking that. He's thinking, get that ball out of my hand. This cannot be happening. This cannot be happening. I tell you what, that defensive guy right there has some great hands. That ball was traveling just about as fast as it was going to travel at that point, and he snatched it. What great eye-hand coordination. It probably wasn't much eye-hand coordination. It was just like, hey, I see the ball come. I see him getting ready to throw the ball. I'm going to throw my hands up. And he had his hands just perfectly set to catch that ball. Oh, my gosh. We're in quicksand. We're in quicksand. We're in quicksand like the quarterback on the movie The Replacements. We're trying to get out of it. We're trying to work our way out of it, but every time we move, we just keep sinking further and further. Not just Sam Darnold. Brady is feeling the quicksand too because he's out there trying to just mix things. He's trying to mix things up, and I'm almost ready to believe that they don't have many more plays in their offense. That play with more running, that just looked like he called down and said, "Sam, you go. You and DJ switch spots. You and DJ switch spots. Run this play, and DJ, you just run it." Woo! Hey, was it 2 picks we gave up? Come on, guys. Yeah, a team ref. You don't. Oh, come on, ref. I mean, he did. Listen, if he hadn't extended his arms at the end, that would have been great defense. I mean, you did put your hands on him. You did extend at the end to push them off his. Yeah, and it was a little acting. Yeah, he was in great field position. I mean, great position. I don't know why he put his hands on him. Maybe they're rolling out because they have pressure on. Yeah, Sam. Okay, they've got him rolling out because because they got pressure because they don't want him to sit back there and get hit. But I'm just afraid he's going to roll out into a hit. And Sam hadn't shown me that he can be accurate on the run. That's J.A. Connor. That's why they rolling him out. But that bootleg rollout though, the rollout is great because he can see everything coming, and then I think he'll feel better making the decision whether I can get it to the receiver or just throw it away. But with that bootleg, I'm probably saying it wrong, but that bootleg that they've been running, Sam's coming out that spin. He's got guys already on his tail. Now he's got to make, hey, can I get away from these guys? And then now I got to get my mind back downfield. Can I make this pass? And I just think that's too much for Sam. No, nothing good has come out of it yet. Put it that way. Nothing good has come out of that bootleg yet. But yeah, that's a great point. Hey, Rich, that's one of those movies I could watch over and over again.
But you're going to have to come up with another big play and probably get another takeaway if you're going to have a chance to come back against the Patriots in this game.
Woo. 2nd and 10, 2 minutes 29 seconds left in the third. Come on, Panthers, hang on. Let's go, defense. Bend but don't break. Bend but don't break. No more than 3 points out of this. We still got another quarter. Let's go. Yeah, like I was saying there, Comic Boy. Like I was saying, I don't know. I think Sam gets a little mixed up sometimes. Like that. Now look, if he had completed that pass, everybody would have been like, great job. I still would have been like, would have been saying, good play. Way to use your athletic ability and make that make that connection. But I still, personally, I still don't like that bootleg. If you roll out where you can see everybody coming to begin with, and you ain't got to really think about, it's almost like a field. If I get it and I'm rolling out to the side and I see the guys coming, I see them come to begin with. I ain't really got to think about them, and I can time and get that pass away if I need to, throw it away or whatever. But man, if I have to step to the left or whatever or right to hand the ball or fake that handoff, that play action to the back running that way and then roll back this way while these guys are staying home, they have been told to stay home. You can tell they're not even getting fooled. Told to stay home or told to, like, when they do that, come up the field with your eyes on the quarterback because they might do that bootleg and they own his tail. That's the thing. That's the thing I don't like. If you're gonna roll, if I'm gonna roll out, roll out. I just don't like the bootleg. But that's just me. That's just me. I don't know. Well, I just think I think Sam has been spooked for a while because at the beginning of the year he wasn't getting hit. He wouldn't. He had a little. He could get the passes out. For some reason our receivers were able to get open. It seems like earlier, against I guess it's the teams we were playing. But hey, we didn't do bad against the Saints. Although the Saints did have quite a few guys out that game, but. But when he has somebody to throw to, when there's guys open, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was pretty accurate. He did have some games where the passes weren't right on the spot, but let's go. Please, no holding on a run play.
Holding. Offense, number 78. 10-yard penalty. It's the first down.
That doesn't help the cause either. Darnold has had a couple of instances at the line of scrimmage where
Come on, 78. Let's go, baby. Let's see the hold. See how egregious the hold was. It may not have been a big hold. Never hold on a run play. If it's a pass play and I'm trying to protect my quarterback at times from a big hit, but never hold on a run play. Oof. Oh, we got to throw that flag. Ain't that taunting? I guess not. If you don't direct it at the player, it's not taunting. Taunting.
Yeah, and that's what happens sometimes in zone coverage. If you don't sit it down and you run a crossing route.
Hey, number 41 better be glad he had good tackling skills and to use his shoulder pad because that's when you get that pinched nerve, man. They can get or pinched spinal cord. Maybe DJ just got the air knocked out of him. DJ, 6 foot 210.
He's been really the only player here for the Panthers. And, he gets about 10 targets a game. Now his catch rate in the last.
All right, DJ's up, walking off the field. No worse for the wear.
And when he's at his best is when they target him deep. And they just haven't been able to get him.
24-6, 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the third.
The other part is they haven't been able to get Robbie Anderson going. And so there's a lot of problems right now in the Panthers passing game. Up front, they've got to be able to protect it long enough to give Darnold a chance.
Hey, guys, thanks for the 6 likes. I appreciate it.
It's pretty much every phase right now in Carolina.
On 2nd and 14. Darnold throwing. There's McCaffrey.
Finally got McCaffrey out in the open. And and that's what the commentator says. Are you a little surprised? I'm big time surprised. But that's just me. Just making my little comments. Sam Darnold throws it. McCaffrey out in the open again. Oh! As long as the defender, looked like number 54, was getting ready to horse collar him. As long as he don't pull him all the way down, he's good. McCaffrey caught that. Probably got an extra 5 yards on that carry, on that catch.
He's really the only thing you've had on offense all day. It goes back to Christian McCaffrey. But I think they have to be careful. The fact that he's missed so many games in the last 2 years.
Yeah, we can't.
Just his first
Save him at least for another game. Ooh, get rid of it, Darnold. Don't try to force it. There you go. There you go. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The then the vine none day. Then the vine another day.
Much today, but just pressure and forcing him outside the pocket. You know, he really hasn't had many clean pockets to throw from. So up front, I think, you know, watching the Patriots and their front seven, they've done a really good job of putting pressure on Darnold and not giving him that clean pocket to throw from.
Another pass, step up in the pocket, nothing there. There you go, slide down, be safe. All right, that's the end of the third. See, right, like right there. Right there, when Sam gets into a rhythm, he's decent. He looks confident too.
Then you might need Romo in your ear. Steve here knows nothing about football. So with the help of Tostitos, I'm telling one lucky fan like Steve all the football-y stuff they need to impress.
I mean, all year, listen. Has he made some bad decisions? Sure, he's made some bad decisions. Everybody does. But all year, I've never said get rid of Darnold. I've never said get rid of Darnold. When he got hurt last week, man, because when we had the last thing Cam Newton's done for us, and the only thing I can't listen. Cam's my boy. You know, Super Bowl player, All Pro. But let's face it, especially in his last year, Cam was not accurate. Cam's not accurate. But the only reason I would always say when I watch Cam, even when he played with the Patriots, Cam's arm was so strong that Cam didn't use fundamentals sometimes. Cam would just stand back there, flat-footed or whatever, all balanced, and he would just sling the ball. And I mean, he had the speed to do it, but I think sometimes your natural ability, I think some guys get away from being fundamental. And so sometimes Cam got in a zone. He put it right on you. But there in the end of his years, it looks like he wasn't as accurate. So when I saw Darnold, when I heard Darnold was coming, I was like, okay, no, he's not a Cam Newton. He's not PJ. Everybody's got. I mean, definitely not PJ. I can't remember my boy's name right now. Doing it. Let me look at what Dallas is doing. Doing it up for Broncos. But they're two different players, and I just thought Darnold might be a little more accurate. And I was like, if we have a quarterback that's accurate, that's going to help us, period. That's what I was thinking. And Darnold's had his games where he hasn't been accurate, but I think he's pretty accurate. When he's not worrying about getting hit, look, right there. When he's not worried about getting hit, he's pretty accurate. So I don't need Sam to be able to do all these other things, even though I am surprised at how athletic he is or how much speed he has when he gets out of that pocket. But if you can get Sam in a rhythm, he ain't bad as far as accuracy goes. You know, sometimes he has I think he has trouble making decisions sometimes when he's rattled. Now we're back to throwing. Don't force it if it ain't there. There you go. But right here, this drive, he's sort of been in a rhythm. He's sort of been in a rhythm. He's just going on instinct, right? He ain't thinking about trying to place the ball. He's just throwing it. You open, I'm hitting you. Pitch and catch. He can see everything in front of him. They ain't rolling him out. All right. If he has to get out of trouble, he's getting out of trouble. Let's see if we can get in the end zone there.
Is a big time ball carrier when they get inside the 20-yard line.
2nd and 6.
No, he didn't intercept that. I thought it came out. Let's look at that. Did he knock that out? Nah, he intercepted it. Too bad, bro. Too bad.
You can't play that any better. And, you know, if you're Darnold, you got to throw that ball to the pylon. And if Moore can't catch it, nobody can catch it. But when J.C. Jackson is playing that kind of a technique, and he's running underneath, and you underthrow that football, I mean, that's the last person you want to underthrow it to, a guy that has just been an incredible ball hawk the last few seasons.
Stevenson, right side. Keep turning the corner, met there by a bunch of Carolina Panthers led by Jeremy Chin. New England is going to continue to haunt Sam Darnold's dreams.
Yeah, and that, to me, that's just a basic coverage. Just press man, one-on-one, and again, the technique doesn't get any better by Jackson, but
hey, I don't know about that one, man. Like I said, he was rolling out. He was rolling out there. You get a chance to see what's happening. And I think maybe he thought he just get it in there. Like the commentator said, I don't know exactly who's commentating, but I think that pass should have been thrown to the pylon because DJ was behind the guy. He would have had to drop it in there, but
Started to look like they were able to find a little bit of rhythm on that last drive.
they had rhythm on that play. It was rhythm on that drive.
they can throw to anybody else. It's been a complete disaster.
Come on, baby, hang on. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Hang on.
Well, Greg, the Patriots have just been owning the fourth quarter. They lead the league in fourth quarter points and point differential. Last Sunday, they scored in double digits for the fifth straight time in the fourth quarter. When I asked Belichick about it, he told me it's really about the players' execution, conditioning, communication, and confidence. And, of course, each game is different, but these guys really take pride in playing.
Man, it's I've seen coaches be let go for me for less than this. Oh, it's nobody back there now. They blitzed and we didn't get the blitz. We blitzed and didn't make any contact with the runner. I thought he was gone that time.
And we have a Patriots still on the turf. That's Stevenson.
Yeah, I felt he was, like I said, I felt he was getting confident there in that drive. And
they're going to take a longer look.
And then that like I said, sometimes accuracy for the most part, I like him because he can put the ball where he wants to. Like that interception he just threw. He put the ball right. He threw the ball. I mean, DJ would have ran right to it, but that ball should have had a little bit more height on it. That's what I mean by the decision making. And I don't know if I wouldn't have thrown that to him either, but I mean, right down there, when you're rolling out like that, like Connor said, You rolling out like that, it's like you can see everything that's happening. I'm running away from the defense who chased me. I can see my guy getting open. I can see the defender that's on him. And so now I got to make a decision. Can I throw that ball safely in there? Or do I throw that ball away in this direction? Because we can still get 3 points out of it. If I come to the sideline, coach said, "Why didn't you throw that ball?" I'm saying, "Hey, I just it seemed a little bit too close to me, coach. I didn't want to take a chance." Again, I don't know. In that situation, we all may have thrown that ball. I don't know. It just looks like the guy. It just looked like the defender was just on him too close to try to throw it the way he threw it. So hindsight's 2020. He's probably looking at it saying, "Man, I should have lobbed that, or man, I should have went ahead and thrown that away." Because what was it? What was it? I don't know. Was that first down? Second down? Second down? And I always get antsy when it's just a straight drop back and you're in the red zone, especially 15 yards out, because the defense doesn't have a whole lot of ground to cover. And the offense doesn't have a whole lot of ground to use. So the Patriots are now they're just gonna try to run it down our throat. They're gonna throw it when they have to. If I'd had $100,000 and somebody bet me, I'll say this is gonna be a run. 10 minutes, 47 seconds left. The Panthers so far have only been able to muster 6 points. That's 2 field goals. We've had the ball in the red zone a couple of times. And we're at least in scoring position. Wow, what's going on? Who's missing? Who is missing from the Cowboys? Teddy B doing the job over there.
I said this coming into this game, and I really feel that if you watch the Patriots over the course of the last 3 or 4 weeks, to me, their running game is really starting to take over, and in this game they've run it.
You watch that offensive line.
For almost 140 yards to only 17 passes. It kind of shows you what the formula might be here for a while.
3rd and 3. This is Harris. Harris will be about 2 yards or so short of the first down.
Hey, how do you say your name? I don't want to say it wrong. Nigxl. For some reason, I want to say Nigel, but
Slow to get up. It's been a tough game.
That's not even ironic, because every time I watch the Panthers, we lose. Mostly the last 5 games we won last week. I got you.
Meanwhile, just below the end zone, Andre Stevenson is walking.
So you didn't watch it last week?
And that's too bad because he is really looked good today. Coming into this game, he only had 20.
All right, so the defense holds.
3 yards per carry, but he has really looked explosive in this game and had a great catch and run.
We need to return this one.
And now they're going to bring it up to the line of scrimmage.
Other side. Talked earlier about the. I would have liked to see that play out of that formation.
What do you think it was going to be?
There's no way they're going to run away. They're just trying to get somebody up front.
Bill Belichick probably saying, "Man, just run, just kick the ball. What are y'all doing?"
It's not surprising considering their offense overall. And for the remaining 11 minutes.
So the Broncos
A 2-minute drive in essence. They're going to be a 2-minute offense.
beating the Cowboys 27-0. Cowboys must be in some quicksand. Flag on the play, bring it back. Yeah, I'm looking at a little bit of that game right now, and looks like the Cowboys are in quicksand too. They just got a big play in the Bronco territory, and had to be brought back because of holding. I feel you, Cowboys.
Look how hard he has to work to find a hole. I mean, there's nowhere to run, and he gets hit in the hole, but he keeps it going. And
are you serious? I missed it.
But at the minimum, at least the Patriots have got some really good contributions from their running backs. And we have a early marker for the game. Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. So first down.
So that'll back the Patriots up a little bit. 7:55.
And we do all that. Wow, the Patriots got the first down. I was over there looking at checking out the Cowboys Broncos for a second. Dang, let's go, baby. We know they're gonna run, and we still can't stop them. The Patriots have had 4 different running backs.
3 catches for 34 yards. Jacoby Myers, 1 catch for 8 yards. And other than that, Johnny Smith has 1 catch. Hunter Henry has a couple catches and a touchdown. But it's pretty amazing to get that little production.
Oh no, not the Cardinals. Burns with a nice hit.
Brian Burns just came into the backfield, unblocked, unimpeded, unstoppable.
Yeah, they were trying to pull Shaq Mason from the other side, but he was so fast off the line. Look, Mason is.
What happened to him? I know he hit him, but
he just shot out of a cannon and almost tackles him. Everybody within
dang.
reach.
Then he falls on the ball. I don't think there was any helmet to helmet.
So everybody comes to a halt, and we'll take a break.
Today, let's paint with New Bear Dynasty so that you can be proud of your walls.
Go ahead. Throw your wine on. It's also scuff resistant.
Introducing Bear
Man.
Dynasty, the best of Bear.
Yep. It sounds okay. Looking at a little bit of the Broncos Cowboys, so it sounds like the Cowboys are in deep quicksand. My boy Big Teddy B out there doing the job. 9 minutes and 6 seconds left in this game.
That's inside of the 25. Stats can be funny. You do a lot, manipulate them.
Dang, when was the last time Dallas has been shut down at Dallas?
Every year. But Denver's won 6 in a row versus the Cowboys. Dallas hasn't won in this matchup since 95. I mean, I don't care if they play every 4 years. It's still a long time, right? It's an incredible statistic.
What? The Cowboys haven't beat the Broncos since 95? Didn't know that.
Williams. Bring him third down. Well, again, we told you it's been a while. September 5th, 1995. Just look at basically the entire Fox Sports staff was in this game.
Yeah, they're showing the tape of it now. Dallas beat them in 95, 31-21. We hadn't beat the Broncos since then. The Cowboys hadn't beat the Broncos since then.
Well protected and by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Charlotte, everyone.
Harris goes into the tent. Hey, it must have been a concussion or something. 30-14. 7 minutes. 5 seconds left. Another handoff. Ball's out, but Jones is on it. Clock remains running. Burns is on the ground again. I can't tell what's wrong, if it's his leg again. Looks like we're going to have another timeout. I guess that shot wore off. All right, Nigel. Hey, if Aaron Rodgers was playing, I'd have Green Bay all the way, but I'm not sure. And then I forgot, this was their guy they drafted that's going to be starting. I don't know. He may come off the bench and do a great job. So the Chiefs have been struggling. I mean, I think they're getting a few wins, but they're not the Chiefs of last year and the year before. You know what? I don't know. It's a good thing to go with the other team that I choose. Yeah, Burns is his leg. I don't know what he hurt a few minutes ago, ankle or something. Yeah, it's second time saying I don't know what they did to him, man. He came back like nothing was going on. Now that thing is hurt again. He may be out indefinitely now. It's really hurt now. Okay, they might have gave him some kind of numbing medicine or something because he came back out like nothing was going on, and now he can't hardly walk on it. Watch the ball, Panthers. So I'm still going with Green Bay. Come on, let's go, bro.
Who do you think's correct, Greg? That's not good. This had to be like 7 minutes this week. Futures on infraction. Defense. 5-yard penalty. So going down. I love it when a guy commits the infraction and immediately points the other way. Oh, yeah, that's the move, right?
Come on, man. Let's go.
Don't act like you've never done that before. I've never done that. Nobody cares why I point.
Yeah, got them boys shook. Man, Brady, if Brady shows up this year, it's gonna be so much hate. Oh, they missed it. I'm not saying everybody's gonna hate it. It's gonna be more people loving Brady being in the Super Bowl than not. But I think it's gonna be a lot of people gonna be like, man, okay, enough is enough. Wonder how many more years is he gonna play?
Look, I think it's complicated, right? Because he had such a good start to the season, and then here comes the
Definitely, if Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay, if they go and win this year, definitely Brady will go ahead and retire.
the passing game and had their first turnover-free game in 4 games, and then this happens. I don't think there's any easy answers here for the Carolina offense, unfortunately. That pass over the middle.
Oh my gosh, bro, come on, let's go, man. Whew. All right, it's 5 minutes 48 seconds left on the clock. I know anything can happen, but I'm almost here thinking you let Chuba and the boys finish this one. McCaffrey lasted this long. Go ahead and save him. But because we're shooting ourselves in the foot. It's 1st and 20.
Carolina Panthers and Darnold to throw. With time throws near side, and that is complete. And up to the 40-yard line goes Willie Snead. Just elevated late last night to the active roster.
You won too many already.
Well, Greg, I think you really have to be impressed with New England's passing defense.
Yeah, man. Some people just lucky like that. But then when they do, it's like they never are the same again. Like one guy that I always admired and thought was just it was incredible that he didn't get injured for his position was oh my gosh, it was just on the tip of my tongue. Come on, coach, that's your boy, Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith with all those runs, all the yards he got, all the hits he took. He got injured one time. I think he hurt his back or whatever. And of course, after that, it was it's just you play the game differently. But but all those games he played, and that was like the only injury he got, almost like a little fluke injury too, where I think he got hit and flipped upside down or whatever, and landed wrong. But yeah, it's been a few guys, man, that just play and just don't get hurt. Get up, DJ. BJ.
You do have to like the direction that the Patriots are heading into.
Yep. Then he keeps himself. He's got that money. He's got that LeBron James money where they just do different. They do different things on the off season to keep themselves in shape. Like that crazy technology. I think Kobe did it too. Let's get the first down, Sam.
One thing I think that they've made a little adjustment on defense. When you look at their big plays, they went through a stretch.
Listen, we're in North Carolina. I mean, I understand. It's nothing for the people. It's nothing for the home crowd to cheer for, because we've seen this story before. We're driving the ball, but it's just in the back of your mind. You're thinking, hey, there's Robbie, but he caught that out of bounds, right? I was just getting ready to say, where's Robbie? But we've seen this before. We get a little drive going and 3 minutes and 57 seconds left on the clock, and then you just got to believe something's going to happen. Something bad.
Without a doubt. Look, he had a 1,000-yard season last year and 95 catches, and he's a deep, big play guy. He had one target.
You don't have to send them deep every time, though. Just get them open. Get them a few catches. Let them sit down.
They need him to be a big part of this offense.
Pulled down at the 43-yard line by Matthew Judon.
Well, I think Dennis Daly, he just falls down. And right now, it's, the cliche, when it rains, it pours, but it's not looking good for Carolina. They have more injuries on that offensive line. And Judon just makes it inside.
That was a good move.
Daly fall to the ground, and Judon has been an absolute terror. Last week, just harassed Justin Herbert. And talk about a pretty good signing for Bill Belichick. Really, there's nothing that he doesn't do well. He rushes the passer. He's terrific in the run game and setting the edge.
38, Cowboys game, 4 point. All right, well, the Cowboys did score, huh? Didn't get shut down at home.
Coming up after the game, State Farm postgame show. JB, Phil, Nate Booher, and the coach. All the scores and highlights coming up on the State Farm postgame show.
I mean, the Panthers got 6 points, but man, we can't get in the end zone. It just feels like we got shut out.
3rd and 20 for Darnold. And the Panthers, under pressure, got rid of it. And it's out of bounds. Near Abdullah on the near side of the field.
What y'all booing for, man? Could only stand back there in the pocket for a while, man. He's not going to take a chance and throw an interception. You might as well go for it, bro.
I mean, 4th and 20, but what are you going to do?
You might as well go. It's 3:38.
Deepest passing attempt of the football game. I'm just really surprised that at the minimum, when you see single coverage in this game, you at least didn't take a few shots with Anderson or DJ Moore deep. That's been probably the best thing you do as an offense. The passing game is
Step up.
Escaped, looking, throwing. It is incomplete on the far side of the field, out of bounds at off the 20-yard line. DJ Moore, the intended receiver, and broken up by Jalen Mills. So the ball goes over to the New England Patriots with 3:29 to play here in the 4th. Next Sunday, NFL and CBS doubleheader. The early games feature the Browns battling the Patriots, the Saints taking on the Tennessee Titans, and later the Seahawks on the road in Lambeau Field for a meeting.
You also got to think about this too. Yeah, I mean, those interceptions make Sam look actually okay. The 24 points. It makes it look okay. You look at it and you say, "Dang, the defense gave up 24 points," and they did. But you also gotta, let's take away the pick six. That's 6 points. There's a flag on the play. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You take away the pick six. Yeah, what's the score, like 17, 18? Yeah, 18. 17 to 6. All right, then the pick that the defensive lineman got, bro, that was a heck of a play. But and how many times has that happened in the game? That's why I was like, I just don't believe that's happening. But who knows what we could have done with that drive? All right. So, and then the interception in the end zone, where we could have had 4 points. I mean, we could have had at least 3 points, or who knows? I think it was like second down. It was either first down or second down. Went through the pick. We could have actually scored there. But we could have actually scored. But just think about it. The defense, technically, you got to give 7 of those points to the interception. So the defense has played a heck of a game. Again, come on, guys, don't give them the first down.
We'll see if that takes us to the 2-minute warning as these New England Patriots are about to go 4-0 on the road.
You know what's really amazing? It's really been kind of their characteristic over how many years is they have so many different ways that they can win a game. Every single week, it's a different part of their football team.
Yeah, the Jags should win that one.
The deciding factor today, it's their running game and their running backs.
See, Brian Hoyer will be the quarterback when we come back after the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. Here in Charlotte, it is all.
Yeah, it's just, man. Boy, I don't even know if I'm gonna go on Big Cat's live stream. It's basically gonna be the same thing being said.
Cleopatra was the most powerful woman in Egypt. But no one likes a diva, hon. Watching Prime Video, she realised we was cooking back, so she ordered some gifts with Prime. After that, it was more of a one team, one dream kind of vibe. Didn't give up all the gold though.
All right, guys, that's probably gonna lead us to the 2-minute warning. Before you guys are out of here, before I'm out of here, appreciate you guys checking out the stream, hanging out with me. We'll be back next week. See what these boys can do next week. I don't care how bad they are, how bad we play. I'm still gonna watch them. Still my team. And just still hope that they can get wins. Mac Jones, 12 of 18 for 139. Sam Darnold, 16 of 33 for 172, 3 interceptions. Man, Mac had one. Rushing, Stevenson, 10 for 68. Bolden, 8 for 54. McCaffrey, 14 for 52. DJ Moore, 2 for 14. Dang, Chuba. Receiving yards, Stevenson, 2 for 44. Bourne, 3 for 34. McCaffrey, 4 for 54. Hubbard, 1 for 33. DJ Moore, 3 for 32.
They really have it. It's a great luxury when you're trying to bring along a young quarterback where you don't have to put the pressure on him every single throw or every.
I wouldn't say, I think McCaffrey had a good return game today. I think Sam had some spots where he looked comfortable and did a good job passing. Just like I said, sometimes decisions. Sometimes the decisions, I don't know what he's thinking at certain times. Nobody does, but I do think he's nervous at times. And when I say that, I mean like the intentional grounding. To me, why you don't throw that to the sideline? Why you got a chance? I know he was under pressure a little bit there, but still could have thrown that to the sideline because there's a wide receiver out there, is what I'm saying. And don't get that one to put us back. The interception, the pick six, he's just trying to help his team. If he'd have put that pass on him, that would have been a good play. who knows what we would have done. But the ball floated on him because he's on the run. And that was a pick six. The one in the end zone, again, he's that was a, you could call it wasn't a design rollout, but he was rolling himself out, trying to get out of trouble, and it just looks like you can see everything that's going on. You can see where the defender is, and maybe he thought he could get it in there, and like the commentator said, should have thrown that to the pylon maybe, and that was a pick. Other than that, I mean, heck, when the defense got you running all the time, it's kind of you don't expect it to have accurate passes, but when he got time to sit back there and just throw the ball, he can throw it. That's why I was saying, stop that daggone bootleg. That's why I was saying it, but we don't have for some reason don't have a wide receiver that's like a beast right now. All right, I don't know. Just every team we played even last week, there was nobody just that could just get open. You know what I'm saying? Moore is probably our best one right now, but nobody else is just able to just get open. Everybody's saying Robbie is just is a deep threat, but if he's a deep threat, dang, I don't know. How come we ain't throwing a 9 to him? I think the commentator said that too. How come we ain't throwing a 9 route to him? Just set up play, bam, play action, and throw it deep. If that's what Robbie does, because there's a lot of people that say we're trying to get Robbie on these crossing routes, and that's not the type of receiver he is. But man, dang. What about the times he's been open in the last few games and just not, and the ball hits him in the hands, he don't catch it? Look, if you're a wide receiver, you catch the ball when the ball's thrown to you and it hits you in the hand. It don't matter what route you run, is what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, if that's the case, get him on that out route, something. Run a dang on wide receiver wheel or something, and just throw it deep and see what he can do. If that's the problem, all right, then we can get the ball out of Sam's hand quick too. But like I said, I think Sam take away the interceptions, the accuracy is there for the most part, but I don't know, man. I just, is this heartening, man? Is this heartening? You have all these hopes at the beginning of the year, then you come out with the fool's goal, and you're looking decent, and everybody's like, okay, we will probably be this decent, and then our offense just can't score anymore. We can't complete. I mean, we can't get anybody open to complete passes. Everybody's talking about check down Teddy. We want Teddy out of here because all he does is throw check down. I don't know. I didn't have a problem with Teddy. I was like, well, look, Teddy. Only problem I had with Teddy was like, I don't want Teddy running the ball. Anytime they get defense gets anywhere close to his knee, I was like, I would shudder a little bit. Don't want him to get hurt, but I'm like, dang, man. I mean, look, if the only thing that's open is a check down, check the heck down. I'd rather have that than throwing an interception. And the interception that Teddy threw last year, everybody was like, hey, that's what Teddy does. Now he's found himself at Broncos, I guess, in an offense where the check down is great. That where they like a offense that could just methodically walk their way down the field. I love offenses like that. Yeah, I like high power too, but if all you can do is march the ball down the field, you run it a little bit and then check it down, get 5 yards, I'm going with that too. But anyway, Guys, thanks for hanging out. Hey, if you're a North Carolina fan, just a North Carolina fan, period, cheer for those Hornets tonight. Let's see exactly who we got tonight. Hey Siri, who do the Hornets play tonight?
The Hornets face the Clippers at 9 p.m.
The Hornets play the Clippers. Gonna be another tough task. No, I'm not streaming that. I'm just gonna check that out. But guys, thanks. Tune in next week. Same bat channel. I'll be here. I plan on being here. As my mom says, if the Lord says the same, I'll be here. According to the schedule, Panthers only gonna win one game. Hey, what game is that? I hadn't even looked down. I haven't even looked down. I mean, and before we get to that game, whoever we're playing, they will have gotten a little better. So, and our offense is just not clicking. It just ain't clicking. If it wasn't for our field goals last game, we wouldn't have scored as many as we did. Where do you go from here? Where can we go from here, Chuck? They are not going to fire Matt Rule. They're not going to fire anybody during the season. If they hadn't done it yet. And I've seen coaches get fired for what I think was less than what's going on now at Charlotte. But what do you do? Even if you do fire the head coach, is he the only one that gets fired? And I'm not talking about firing anybody. Myself, I ain't said it. I don't want nobody to lose their job. But is Matt Rule calling the plays, or is he responsible because he's not saying, hey, let's do something different, or look, this because he has said we're going to do something different, and that's run the ball. And the week he said we were going to run the ball, we came back out, we ran it a few times, and then we started throwing it again. Last week we ran the ball because we could run against the Falcons. This week I thought we ran the ball, but we didn't mix it up. We couldn't mix it up. Now at the end of the game, we went back to who we are. Just I guess our OC went back to what he knew, and he started slinging that ball. But we see what came of that. Teddy wasn't bad. It was the time Panthers were in a rebuild. Yeah, look that. But we were so quick to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was, like I said, I didn't have any problem with Teddy. I had people giving him the nickname Check Down Teddy, and I'm like, man, just I take that instead of getting the sack. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Was the offense a little bit different last year? So there was a check down? I don't know. Plus, you got to remember, too, McCaffrey. Oh, he throws back across the field. McCaffrey. Oh, a minute and 2 seconds left. The Jags might pull this off. 1-6 against 5-2. The big boys may go down today. The Cowboys already went down. Did you just say Mac? Mac only had 18 pass attempts. Oh no, I didn't say it. Falcons probably Fire somebody. I can't see the game. Oh, Mac Jones. Let me see if I can find it. Mac Jones 12 of 18 for 139 yards. They mixed those passes in there. He had 18 attempts. He did 18 attempts and he hit 12 of them. But they were running the ball. Joe Brady making flag football. Man, y'all crazy. Nigel. Yeah. Bills Mafia going down. 59 seconds. Hey,
You are the
J.A. Connor.
Odell Beckham Jr. You
Let's
are the
see.
hope that other teams need to look at when they're looking whether or not to claim him or sign him, because you are the guy that.
Mac Jones, 12 of 18 for 139 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And there's Sam Darnold because they started throwing the ball there in the fourth quarter. 3 interceptions, man. Wow. Then there's a rushing attempt. New England end up with 151 yards. Stevenson 10 for 62. They hand that ball around, man. 3 running backs that came in and it looks like it doesn't look like they had a big effect on the game, but they did. They just methodically marched the ball down the field. Look, Stevenson 10 carries, Bolden 8 carries, Harris 15 carries. Where those backs did a lot of their damage was in the receiving. That's where they get Stevenson 2 catches for 44, Bourne 3 for 34, Bolden 2 for 27. Even Hunter came in 2 for 19. McCaffrey, that's where ours actually got off a little bit there. Well, R2, McCaffrey 4 for 54, Hubbard 1 for 32.
Come with it, ting, come with it, ting. Come with it, ting, come with it, ting. Yeah, can't see me in the ring, see me in the ring. Come with it, ting, come with it, ting. Come with it, ting, come with it, ting.
Jeremy Chin, 11 dang tackles, 5 solos. Shaq Thomas, 10, 6. When you have somebody on your team that has 11, 10, 15 tackles like that, that defense has been on the field. Look at New England's highest 6, Phillips 6. 5, 5, 4, 4. Three seconds. And the Jags have pulled off a big one, bro. Well, they got that. They got this one. Will the fans storm the field? That don't happen anymore in the pros. Man, you gotta believe that when Buffalo, they was like they probably not even look past that game, but that after their last game, they were like, bro, well, this is a win right here. Yeah, even if you're a pro, it don't matter what level you're on. You playing somebody that's 1-6, you got to look at that team, and in the back of your mind, even though you're out there physically going hard, in the back of your mind, you're just saying, we're gonna win this game. We got the best offense. We got the best offense. We're gonna beat these guys by 30 points. They looking back there and say, "Yo, second team, third team, y'all won't get to play today." No matter what. I mean, those are the most creative speeches a coach can give a team starting at the beginning of the week, trying to get these guys to focus. Hey guys, I know you're playing this team here. They hadn't won any game, but you can't go out there and take them for granted. You can't go take them for granted because, especially in the pros, because those guys are professionals. 6-9, 9-6. You can't tell me the Bills thought they were in any trouble of losing this game. Same for the Cowboys. Cowboys riding that way, 6-1. They at home? No way. No way. I even think the Patriots, but see, now the Patriots would probably be in the back of their mind feeling like that, but Bill Belichick has a way to get to you. And like, hey, don't go. We ain't going down to Charlotte to take these boys for granted. And hey, the Bills, the Patriots just looked like they were in another gear, man. I didn't know they had that run. I didn't know they had a run attack like that. They were just in another gear, flying around defensively, offensively, just that black and blue football, just stuffing it down our throat, running the ball. Nobody runs the ball against the Panthers. But anyway, it's so people feel every time the Panthers lose, I feel demotivated. And I ain't even. Yes. And especially if you've ever played before, it's like you can. I can feel what they're going through. That's what that quicksand reference. Well, the quicksand reference came from the movie. Was it the Replacements? I think it was the Replacements. Yeah, but I understand that 100%. It's like you get in a little. It's like you get behind a little bit, and then you're trying, and just nothing is going right. Right, like you can see the look on Sam Darnold's face. You can see, you go out there and you throw that pick. You're driving the ball and you throw that pick six. Then you come right back, and just on a routine throw over the line of scrimmage, a lineman picks you off. I don't even. Can you blame that on Sam? I mean, that was just a heck of a defensive play, right? And then you trying your best. You're trying, and then you actually get some rhythm and you drive the ball down, and then you throw a pick in the end zone. Some of the drives we're driving, and then somebody makes a bonehead play. Not even a play. This after the play, you get a personal foul, something like that. Come on. But anyway, yeah, that's how we feel. That's how I feel anyway. Man, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to get out of here. What's up, Adam Bomb? I can't watch the press conference right now. I'm gonna have to watch that online. They'll have it on there. That's the other thing. That if I were to go pro, that would be if I would have had a chance to go pro, man, that would be one thing that I would hate to do, and that's have that press conference, especially after a loss. And what can you say? Like Chuck said, like, where do you go from here? Like, all you're gonna do is just continue to say the same thing over and over again. I got to do better. My offense has got to do this. And hey, they're showing the replays right here. Look, my hats go off to Robbie Anderson trying to run that pick down.
Patriots linebacker Jamie Collins, you guys gave Sam Darnold a tough day today.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, listen. Thanks for watching the game with me. I appreciate it. I was laughing in a disappointed way after those free TBS being being thrown away, bro. All right, guys. Listen, I'm getting ready to get out of here, man. Go hang outside a little bit before it gets dark. Time went back. They like saving time, whatever. So I get a little extra light out there. But anyway, hey, keep cheering for these Panthers. I don't know if they've given up yet, but still got another half of the season to go. And we're gonna need some help from other teams scoring or beating teams not winning, not supposed to lose, like the Bills and the Cowboys. Those guys losing it, they keep our chances up are out there, and who knows, some miracle may occur. But again, cheer for these Hornets. You know, we all Carolina over here. Try to figure out when the Carolina Tar Heels played their first basketball game, regular season. I'm gonna check that out. Probably have a stream on that one. I had a chance. I bought my ticket. I bought my ticket to go watch the Greensboro Swarm play. Bought my ticket. I ain't got time to sign in. Bought my ticket and forgot my daggone COVID card. Plus, I think I've got there's a little app on here called Clear something. You got to fill that out so it's on your phone. Forgot all that stuff. Went to Greensboro. Getting ready to head over to the Coliseum, and remembered I left my daggone card all the way in Asheboro. It's like a 30-minute drive. So I just chilled at my daughter's house. Didn't even go to that game, but I'm going to one this week. Check out the Hornets G League team and see what LiAngelo does. Nigel, all right, Nigel, out of here. Comment boy, hey, I may switch back in game tonight. I'm going to be watching the Hornets play. Yeah, man. Yeah, they Connor, they ran the crap out of the ball. Like that's something that most teams can't do against the Panthers, and especially in that first half. Especially in that first half where they got most of the runs for, man, they were breaking them. It was just now they do have a little wrinkle like play. It's almost like they have a misdirection handoff, and the Panthers was falling for that one. But yeah, they were running the ball well against the Panthers. The Panthers adjusted at halftime and stopped a little bit of that. Actually got quite a few stops there in the second half. Well, listen, quite a few in the pros will be like 2 or 3, but there's a few stops there. But overall, the Patriots just ran the ball a lot better on us. We just couldn't completely stop them. I mean, then when we did, obviously our offense couldn't take advantage. Oh, Comic Boy, I was saying I am probably going to watch. I'm going to be watching the Hornets later on tonight. I think they play at 9:00. You know, they're on the West Coast. So I'll probably be turning back and forth to that game. The Titans against LA. So I hope you guys good luck on that game. Tell your mom congratulations. And let's see how many likes I got. Ooh, don't need that one. 9 likes. Okay, I could deal with that. That's almost double figures. All right. So I'm getting ready to get out of here. I appreciate you guys checking me out. Check me out next week. If you didn't hit that like button and you would like to, go ahead and hit that like button. Yo, we Carolina over here all day. Yeah, check out these Tar Heels next time they play, and I'll see you guys later. Coach Gary is about to be out of here. Dang, I didn't even run my ticker today.